Hi everyone, and welcome to L.A.L Nutrition. My name is L.A.L, and I'm a holistic nutritionist. And today I wanted to talk a little bit more about cleansing. So I have just recently this year started doing cleanses again because I was pregnant. I had my son just turned 2 in February, and I'm still breastfeeding, although it has decreased, since obviously his birth. And so I wasn't in a space where I really wanted to do sort of a set cleanse. And so, but I eat pretty, I think having sort of detoxifying cleansing principles every day is really important. Because as we're taking in food and we're in the environment, we also need to detoxify. And yes, our bodies are naturally set up to detoxify in the sense we have a limited of organs and that's how we're made, but we are also inundated by so many more things in our modern time than before. For instance, the environment, if we live in a city, the types of food we're eating, if we're eating organic or not, and just we're under more stress. There's a lot more going on, so it takes a toll on the body. So it's not, our body is detoxifying, but it needs a boost, it needs help. And even back in the day, in traditional times and in a lot of traditional cultures, cleansing is part of living a healthy lifestyle. So we've sort of also lost touch with that in society because we consume so much and we're taking in, and if you've seen my video on emotional eating, a lot of us deal with stress by overeating. So a cleanse is a great way to reset your system. It's a great way to jumpstart into a healthier way of eating. And so, I think it's super important, and I'm going to talk about my experience again on it, because this cleanse, the second cleanse I did, is different than the first one I did earlier in the year. The season is different, so we're in, summer just started. It's warmer, our bodies are more open to cleansing, we feel better with more smoothies and juices, and we're sweating more, we're moving more, and I felt, it was just, after we sort of every season doing a cleanse is probably a pretty good idea, and I just felt it was time for my body. I could see just the way it was. It needed to do a cleanse. It needed something like that. And even when we're overstressed and our digestion isn't working well, it's a really great time to do a cleanse. So for me, what I noticed during this cleanse that I didn't before was that I didn't have any chocolate cravings. So this is new for me because I love, love, love chocolate, and I have like 2 dark organic chocolate bars like just sitting on my shelf there, and I looked at it, I didn't even feel like having it, and I don't know if that was just breaking the pattern or just really focusing on doing something really great for my body. But in other cleanses I've done, I've always wanted chocolate and looking forward to it. What I did find though that I had a craving for, and I'll have to post a recipe, cauliflower sushi that I'm obsessed about and I love making, but I haven't made it in a really long time. And another craving that came up was to have curry quinoa, and these are not junk food cravings, they're not something artificial. They're real whole foods that my body is asking for, my body wants to eat. So for me, that was a good sign that I'm resetting sort of my cravings, I'm resetting my body, I'm clearing out, whatever kind of imbalances that were there. And of course, during a 3-day cleanse, it's such a short time, but it also can be helpful just to get your body reset and rest your digestion for 3 days, and just to get it sort of feeling healthier. And when you put good things into your body, they start craving good things. Years ago I noticed that when I was stressed, I would usually want, I would usually, when I was more of an emotional eater, eat really sweet things and sort of like needing that sweetness. But as I sort of overcame that, I noticed that when I was stressed and as I processed my feelings after, what my body really wanted was like a really nice hearty kale salad, and with like avocado, and the creaminess is very comforting, but it was a healthier craving. It was a more whole foods craving. And that's how I discern, whether it's, my body genuinely needs what's in that food in a healthy way. So that was one thing I noticed, no chocolate cravings. I also noticed I wasn't hungry, and I actually did, I wasn't hungry because I was, being fueled, and it's almost like a lot for me, which is weird to say because I do eat a lot, but it was, I had enough juices and smoothies to keep me full throughout the day. There's very rare times I did have hunger, and it's also nice to have that feeling of hunger. To know that your stomach is clear, your stomach is empty, and it's ready for nourishment or food if you're eating. And it's a really great feeling to have that not a lot of us have anymore in society. We sort of eat and then eat on top of it, and we don't let our body actually process what it's eating. So then that leads to weight gain or sort of feeling stagnant and like impairing our digestion in a way. So I noticed I wasn't hungry because I was being fueled, and I had a lot of hydration, and I also felt really energetic. Energetic enough, and I felt pretty normal that I did my regular workouts, and I ran, and I did weights, and I didn't feel, I'm always hesitant to do that because I know my body's cleansing, but I just felt that my body needed more movement. Sometimes with cleanses I feel I need to be more stagnant and sitting, and actually moving around and walking and making sure your body is moving helps it to have better circulation, and it moves things out of your body better. So your organs, everything will be functioning better because there's more circulation with it. So those were 3 things that I noticed that that kind of popped out of my head with this cleanse. And a 4th thing. So I noticed that with sleep, I actually felt more rested when I woke up, even if I had lesser amount of sleep. I didn't feel sort of as having a toddler, you feel sort of like a glare over you in the morning. I didn't feel that, or if I didn't get quite enough sleep, I felt able to just sort of jump out of bed, not needing to hit snooze. And I just felt a lot clearer, and just in general, it was also a time of just really focusing on me and nourishing me, and not, looking so much at emails and looking so much at what's going on and work, just really focusing on my health and how I'm feeling. So it's sort of a cocooning phase. So those were the things 4 of the things I noticed on this cleanse in particular. Insane, no chocolate cravings, wanting more whole foods, also feeling pretty energetic to work out, and also having better sleep, or better sleep quality, because you're not digesting and putting energy into that so much. So those were the things I noticed, and I think the cleanse is a really amazing thing to kickstart a healthy eating habit. It's something great to do periodically, a few times a year with the change of seasons, to rest our system so that it can be better at moving forward, at digesting food, better at giving us better, what am I trying to say? So that we have better health in general, because we've nourished ourselves, we've rested our system, and we can move forward in a more healthy and empowered way. So this cleanse was pretty amazing for me, and if you're interested in cleansing, please let me know. I do have a cleanse coming out in probably another month or 2. But yeah, just to inspire you to take a break, rest your digestion, even if it's just the morning until noon, or just one day. It's a great idea to do that, because it really does, cleanse your system, gives you a rest, gives you more space inside of you, just to handle life better and stress. So thank you for watching, and I hope this video has inspired you to do a cleanse. And if you need any help, please be sure to contact me. You can send me an email, or you can leave a comment. Please be sure to like this video, please share it, and I look forward to sharing more with you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!